In this video, you will learn how to create a new assessment within Edugence using the item banks that are available. From your home screen, use the Apps menu, go to Assessments, and on the left-hand side, go to New Assessment. You can use the drop-down menus to choose your campus or to choose the district, choose a grade, choose a course from the drop-down menu, and then give your assessment a title. Choose a language and the type of assessment. From the administration, choose the number that fits the test in the sequence of tests. So for instance, if I'm giving 6 algebra tests or 6 English tests, and this is the first one in the sequence of assessments, I want to choose the number 1. Fill in your directions and then click on Save. From here, you can select New Question to create your own question. And if you create a new question, this will add the question to the item bank as well as to the test you're creating. Or select questions. This is the one we're going to choose today so we can look at questions that are available in Edugence. So click on Select Questions. Your grade and course will be filled in from your previous selections. In order to find questions in the item banks, you can search by SE, language, Bloom's taxonomy, the originator, the question type. So to just give you an example, I'm going to search by the SE, click on a particular one that you're interested in, and then click on Search. You can see the different questions that are available based on the parameters you selected. Now, if I want to add this question to my test, I click on Select. In an ELA test, you will get this alert. This question is associated with a passage. Would you like to view and add other questions related to that passage? You now have that choice. So if I click on Yes, I have added the questions that are related to that particular passage. Now, if I want to go back and add other questions, I can click on this little icon. And now maybe I don't want to search on SEs, but let's say this time I'd like to search on the originator. You can see the different banks that are available within Edugence. These are questions that have been associated with these different banks and have been uploaded into Edugence. So for instance, if I wanted to choose TEA, I could check on that and click on Search, and you can see the different items that are available. And again, to add this to my test, all I have to do is check Select. You may also search questions by using the Passage View. Click on Passage View and then click on Search. You can include originator on your search, language, genre, Lexile, and then click on Search, and you'll see the different passages that are available. You may use any of the icons at the bottom. For instance, this one says Preview. You may preview the passage as well as to see the questions that have been added to that passage. You can clone this. You can view the questions that are associated with the passage. You can see any related assessments. You can also provide feedback. If you find any errors, click on this icon, fill it out, check on Report, and it will be forwarded to the item bank vendor who created the passage or the question. I can also further search by putting in a title of the passage, a keyword search, or any question by text. As I enter the words, you can see how this will narrow down my choices. So if I want to put what happened, I can see only those questions that relate to that passage. The same thing would be true for keyword search or search question by text. You can also select other subjects, click on Search, and you can see the different types of questions that are here for algebra. I can preview how my assessment's going to look. Previously, I selected this passage, and I can see the question. I can flip through the question, and this is how this assessment would look to my students. I can go back to my assessment. If I want to move my questions around, I can do that by clicking on these and moving them like this. I can create a new question or I can continue selecting questions. Once I'm through creating my assessment, be sure and click on Save. If I want to see the assessment I've created, I can search by using the year, the campus, the grade that I filled in, the course that I filled in, and click on Search. I can also click on My Assessments to see the assessments I've created. Now you can see the tests that I have here. I can edit the key. I can edit my assessment. I can also clone my assessment. I can create online bubble sheets. I can assign students. I can use the orange pencil icon to manually enter scores for the new item types. I can preview my assessment, print it. I can look at a test analysis, and I can export the answer key. This is how you create a new assessment and choose questions from the item bank in EduGens. Thank you.